add that to it. Welcome. Hello. It is the 15th of February. More than halfway through this month. Before you know it, it'll be warm outside. I know some of you are already dealing with the 70s and 80s, so you can go ahead and let us know when you get in here of, what's the weather like in your area today. Seasonably nice for what it was, a little windy. I do hear a storm is brewing, and we should get dumped on the snow on Thursday, so that's amazing. But if you could do me the ever so honor of, if you were out and about and you were able to, let me know where you're at. Put it in the comments here. We got some questions and things for you that I'm going to have before we get into it. And then share this way. If you're able to share it to a group, to a personal page, just share, because we want to spread the word of what we're doing tonight. Because tonight we're going to sublimate on canvas. Now, this is something I've never done before. Actually, it came up in one of our morning vlogs. Travis said, "Hey, have you tried sublimating on canvas?" Now, personally, I never have because we have the EcoSolvent printer. So if we need something on canvas, we just print on that. So I said, you know what? I'll give it a go, because remember, originally our plan was to talk about our new printer. Yeah, that's nowhere to be found. Maybe tomorrow. Cross your fingers. Maybe tomorrow that will be here. I hope so. I'm hoping tomorrow is the day, but I've been hearing tomorrow for the last week and a half or so. It was originally supposed to be here on the 4th of, by the 4th of February. It is now the 15th. So every day when I look at it, it updates and says tomorrow. Now, yesterday said today, and today doesn't say anything. Today says back to the 4th. So I'm really not 100% sure what's going on. So I don't know, man. Trucking companies, apparently they're not moving trucks until they're all the way full, and I totally get that. But don't tell me something's going to be here on the 4th, and here it is on the 15th, and we still have no update. All right, so let's check in with everybody. What's up, Chuck? How are you? Jose? Hello to you. Travis? There's the man who brought this all upon me. We're going to see how bad I can screw this up tonight. Pretty cool intro. Thanks, man. Super simple. Canva. I've been messing with that. Well, as design side, I don't care for Canva at all, because most people that send me stuff to print out, they're not using the paid version. So the free version, I'm not getting good graphics with. I'm not getting anything with. So what I found, Canva is great for digital stuff. So for our Facebook posts, our groups, intros, things like that. Been kind of having fun with it. I feel a little more comfortable with it. But Canva is what we're doing with that. Darren, you didn't make it first today, man. I know you're slacking. Chuck got in here before you, so I'm not sure what to say. Yeah, give it a try. Chuck, nice weather in Florida. It's supposed to be in the 80s tomorrow. I don't think we'll see 80s for a while here. I don't know what we'll do. Sublimation on canvas. Yep. So the way that I'm going to do this is I seen somebody use the lamination pouches. So the lamination pouches and then the canvas, which I have the links to this in the description. Wherever you're watching this in the description, I'll go ahead and drop them live here too, so that way you have them. So the thermal laminating pouches, here's the first one for that. We'll drop that in there, maybe. There, we'll drop that in there. It might drop it in there, maybe. If I didn't fat finger that bad boy, that might drop in there. It says that it's trying to, because it can't post comments in some places, whatever. And then the canvas boards too. Totally stuff that you can get from Amazon. You can get it from Walmart. You can get it from Target. You can get it from Hobby Lobby. You probably even get it from Walgreens, because it's pretty basic stuff here. So we're going to see how it works out and go from there. Use the Easy Subli. So that's something else that somebody wanted me to try. And once again, I've never tried it because of two things. We have the DTF printer, and then we have our EcoSolvent printer. So I didn't need that extra step of those of the Easy Subli. So I think that might be on my list to give that a try and see how it is, because I don't need it, but I'll try it out and see how it goes for me. Hello from Central Canvas. Curtis, my man, what's going on? 68 degrees and cloudy. 68. I could handle 68. I really could. Renee, how you doing? David Shaw, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. It was in a fence fire and then a car fire. Yikes. I don't know what a fence fire is. I know what a car fire is. I've been involved in one of those myself. We'll give you a quick story on a fire and me. So the way that I made my first wife fall in love with me, it was I couldn't tell you the year. Maybe I don't know, 99 maybe, somewhere around there, maybe 97, somewhere in that time. It was Halloween, right? I had a 77 Camaro. Oh yeah, T-tops, royal blue, 8-track player. Had to have the matchbook in it so you could blast the REO Speedwagon. So it was a sweet, sweet ride. When I got it, it had the 350 in it. We should pull the 350 out and put a 383 in it. I took it to a shop and then had them do the tune on it. I picked it up on Halloween night, drove out to get her, which was about a 20-minute drive. And then we drove in town for a hockey game. So we drove in town for a hockey game. We were leaving the hockey game and the car burst into flames. And by bursting into flames, flames were shooting out the dash. Flames were all over. How I became a hero was that I went back in the car after her purse. Pretty sure she fell in love with me there, So I got to sit and watch my car go up in flames. It was amazing, Halloween night. But there's my fire story. So that was car fire. That was some scary stuff to see fire come shooting out of the dash like that. And come to find out what had happened was that they didn't connect a gas line all the way to the carb, and so it was just leaking, straight down, and ended up on the header. And next thing you know, car fire. So that was not fun. I missed that car. There's definitely, I think there is a 77 Camaro T-top in my future. Although I'll probably go Trans Am. I think I definitely have to go Trans Am. I definitely have to go, Smoking the Bandit style. But man, I love that. It was that sweet flake blue. Oh man, I'm gonna cry just thinking about it. I really am. I'm gonna cry thinking about it. Facebook user. I don't know who you are because you're in Facebook land. StreamYard doesn't play nice with Facebook. Apparently, I don't play nice with Facebook. Ever since I became part of the creator side, professional mode of Facebook, there's certain things I can and cannot that I can't do any longer, and it seems like my third-party apps doesn't work great with it, which is why we do everything over here on the YouTube side of things. And then I ask you, hey, can you share it out from here? So Facebook user, what you can do, though, is if you head over to fatdadlive.com or liveosg.com, we'll be able to see you there. Or if you head over to oursuccess.group/Facebook, give StreamYard permission, then we should be able to see who you are. But those are the two ways. The string number doesn't always play nice with it, and so that's our ways around it there. Don't need it, don't want it. I mean, yeah, I don't need sublimation on canvas because I can do it. But hey, do I want it? Or what are you talking about? Talking about snow? What are you talking about? You tell me what you're talking about, because I don't know what that was. Did vinyl on canvas? Yep, we've done vinyl on canvas too. So that's something else that, we can definitely show that in the future as well. 51 in Charlotte. It's garbage here. Afternoon, Windy. How are things going? Hopefully well out there in North Dakota, right? North Dakota. I get North Dakota and South Dakota confused. You'll help me. I know you will. Valerie, good to see you. 60s, maybe snow on Thursday. That's the same thing that we're supposed to get on Thursday. I'm your hero. You're my hero, Aaron. But speaking of Aaron, if you're in the Kansas City area, the 25th and 26th, the DAC show is going on. In fact, Aaron is putting on a class into cyberspace, right? Into cyberspace, your new online customer center. In fact, if you would like to go register for that class, it's a half-day class, right? You can go here. I'm going to drop the comments. I'm going to drop the link in the comments too to check Aaron out there. That's the 25th and 26th at the DAC show. And then if you just want to check out the DAC show, that's super simple because that's just dacshow.com. We'll go ahead and drop that there in the comments as well. So we got there, dropping everything in the comments. Janice, what's going on? Hopefully we'll see you soon next month, right? DAX next month is Chicago, already upon us. It's crazy to think about it. We just left and we just had it. April 22nd and 23rd is Tinley Park. So if you're in the Chicago area, hey, make sure you head to that one as well. That's always a fun show. We'll do a little after-hour parties. We'll have some fun at that. There might be a possibility that, there will be an OSG booth at both locations. But there's a possibility there could be, another booth there. We're waiting to see on it. I'm just trying to put the numbers to paper to see if it makes sense to do. There's a couple other things I'm looking at. And then we kind of have some time things going on, some time sensitive things with the kids going on. So it's kind of, I should have thought about it more, but you know me in planning. That's what I have Aaron for. Aaron's the planner, and then I'm just like, oh, we'll just wing it and see what happens. You know, we'll see what happens. Marianne, hello. You know, you're on Facebook. Camario, Ario Speedwagon. Now you're talking, dude. T-tops too. I mean, it was amazing. It was an amazing car. I really do miss that car. Chile, Cincinnati. How about Chile, Ohio? I don't think it's Cincinnati, but Chile, Ohio. It is a little chilly here. My twin, Kim, my twin. You don't know, Kim is legit my twin. Born same day, same year. So birthday twin. We're attached zodiacally. I'm just making that word up. Yeah, the Subly Easy. I'm not. There seems to be a lot of steps in that process, and since I have other processes, I've never explored that. But if that's something, like I said, people want to see me do, I have no problem doing it. I will definitely get out there and try and get it done. Mo, thanks for stopping in. Look, F you no more. Marianne is here to stop by. You'll be at DAX? Great to hear. All right, what else? Let's see. What else if I missed anything in there? Yep, that's what it is. 79 and sunny in Arizona. I don't. Yeah, whatever. Kim, you're dead to me. No, you're not. We'll see you soon. Hopefully, maybe someday. Your geography: South Dakota, Mount Rushmore, Sturgis Rally, Buffalo Bill. Yes. So I don't know why I get them confused, because South Dakota, of course, but I think for whatever reason it should be higher up. I don't know. And because I'm not from that area, you know, it's like New England. Man, there's a lot of little states over there. I'm not going to get them right. South Dakota. I will know that for now on. April. Yes, April is when that show is coming up. I can't wait to Chicago. Kim, you coming to Chicago? Are you? Are you coming to Chicago? The one thing about the Tinley Park show is that, you know, traditionally what we like to do is try and get an Airbnb. You know, because hey, then we can get more people. We can have a little fun, and then kind of, you know, a mastermind little thing going on. We've had a blast when we've done in the past. Tinley Park, there's nothing around there as far as we've looked at Airbnbs. Unless some one's popped up there, there's not much there. So we'll more than likely just stay at the hotel. Because for us, it's just not too many turns, and we'll stay either the hotel where everything's at, or across the way in the hotel circle where all the restaurants are. And I'm sure, excuse me, that we'll probably do something on that Friday night after the after show. Head over to Buffalo Wild Wings, have some drinks and some more food over there. And look, Aaron is still trying to get me to Kansas City. We'll talk after. We can talk after this. We missed our morning chat yesterday. I was kind of looking forward to that. And then I knew you had a lot of stuff going on, but maybe tomorrow we'll have to get on before our call. Which, if you don't know, we had an amazing training last Wednesday, learning crucial selling strategies in our OSG community. You can go back and watch that for just $5. If you're not part of the OSG squad or an MOS member, you can become a club OSG member, and that's only $5 for your first month, and you're able to have access to those training calls. That thing I'll drop that comment in here. It should be in the description as well. But when you're in that, you're able to attend the live trainings. But next level up, we do an implementation call the following Wednesday where we go over stuff on it, and that's coming up Wednesday, 7 p.m. So make sure, if you're a squad member, Master Success member, that you show up tomorrow night, 7 p.m. for that. I think is great for a small business who doesn't have a big printer. Absolutely. That's where it can definitely come in. The other thing that you can do is sub it out. I say that a lot to people, not just because we do that for people, but it opens up so many more possibilities for you. You're able to take on projects you normally wouldn't be able to do because you don't have the equipment. So we try and price our stuff accordingly so you can still make money off of it. Doesn't matter what it is, you're able to turn around and resell it and make some money off of it. The thing that they kind of get you is on some of that stuff on the singles. When you look at it, you have the shipping charge. Everybody has to pay shipping. So, you know, you're going to be anywhere from $7. We just shipped out, 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet of vinyl. I think it was 6 feet of vinyl, 6x6, and we overnighted it, and it was $50. So, you know, shipping is going to get you. So that's why it's probably easier when you have multiple things, or if you can do everything at once, we can run it through there. Live in the smallest state, Rhode Island. See, I knew that. I know Rhode Island's up there. Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Maine. I think that's about all I can get out of there. Here's 11. Woo! It's 42 here, so I can definitely handle that for you. Okay, so before we get into the Canvas panels, because we'll go over the things that you're going to need, and we'll talk about that. We got the follow-up call for that. We gave you the printer update. We got the show update. One of the other things that we want to do is I need your guys' help. So we're going to drop it without the printer being here, and if we got to work to the wee hours of the morning and take that nap and get back up there, that's what we'll do. One of the things that we were asked about doing was to have bundles or packages to go together for transfers. And what I mean by that is, so here's an Easter bundle. So there'll be 5 or 6 designs in it, and 2 of each one. So that way, if you want to make a shirt for display, and then you have one on hand to sell, you're able to do that. So kind of like a sample pack, but it's going to be holiday specific or theme specific. Ones that people have already asked about was a St. Patrick's Day bundle, an Easter bundle, a softball bundle, a baseball bundle, and a soccer bundle. So what I need you to do is in the comments, if there's any more kind of bundles, that you're just starting off, anything that here that you can see in the next 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, there, drop it in there, and we'll do our best to create a bundle for it. But our plan is to drop one a week, so that way this bundle's set, ready to go, and then we'll just drop one. I think maybe Friday. Friday seems to be good for everything else. We'll do it on the Friday morning vlog, which, if you don't know, we do have a vlog. I'm doing a live vlog Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is pretty much to get my ass in gear, right? So here's my plan for the day. Here's what we're going to get done. Here's what we're going to do. Together, we will do that. It's a little accountability, and just check in with everybody in the morning, see how you're doing, see how your weekends went. We didn't even talk about, the Super Bowl this week on Monday. I don't know why. We should have. We should have talked about it and see what you thought of it. So, let me know in the comments. What'd you think of the game? 1 to 10. What was the game to you? If the game wasn't it, you put game 1 through 10. Commercials 1 through 10. Now, to me, the Coinbase commercial, that was definitely a solid 10 because it was just that little box. Bloop, bloop. Like, I can do it. I can probably do it here. It went bing, 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 bing. That's all it did, right? And so it definitely made people do it. Any of the other ones, but it was definitely offset because I felt it was a very good game. I definitely enjoyed it, and I had a ball doing it. And I can't wait for football season to come back around. It's one of our favorite times a year. Because traditionally Sunday is the day that I take off of work. I may work for a little bit in the morning, but since here locally, Bears games are at noon most days, try and have everything done so that way, hey, we can have a football fun day Sunday, grill out, cook out, throw stuff on the smoker, throw stuff in the crock pot, do whatever, and just kind of have a family fun day watching football. When it's nice outside, unlike Kim, who can enjoy a pool year round, we only get it for a couple months. So when we're able to do that outside and have the TV and game on out there and enjoy it, then that's what we do. So we'll see it again next year. Baseball season will start up soon enough. I don't believe there's a Cubs game the week of Dax. Traditionally, if there is, I try and hit that while we're there. There hasn't been one, I think, for 2 years. They've been out. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on there. Tomorrow night. Yes, tomorrow night. Let's get together maybe about an hour beforehand. We'll talk about this week because, dude, I'm telling you, this has been a crazy week already. Got to run to volleyball. Only a month left or so. If you didn't know, Aaron is a volleyball coach, and he is an amazing coach at it. They had a great tournament over the weekend, and he really pushed his guys out there. So congrats to you taking care of that. I know what it was being a coach to soccer. And I didn't even really care about soccer. You were very passionate about volleyball, so I'm sure you did an amazing job on it. Check the replay. Boom. That's right. If you're watching the replay, let us know. Team replay. Game was an 8, commercials 5. I agree with that. Game 7, commercials 3, halftime show 8, 7, 5. Oh, we didn't even talk about the halftime show because now, growing up to me, the halftime show was like, who are these old guys? Who are these old guys doing this, right? It was like Rolling Stones and Bruce Springsteen and that because they were older. Well, hey, now I have Dre and Snoop and M coming out, and hey, all right, that's my jam. And now I think about it, I'm like, my kids are like, who are these old guys, right? I mean, they know who they are, but it's kind of that same thing. Now we're the old people. So that kind of depressing. 875, I'll give it that. I don't know if I would call it the best ever, and I know I might get roasted for it, but wait, I believe that the best one ever was Prince. Prince, I think that was an amazing halftime show. So it's hard to beat that. I mean, they came close. They brought it, and it was a great time. And Wendy, -10 on the halftime show. It's just not Wendy. It's just not Wendy's cup of tea, right? Like me, that's what I grew up with. Because see, on the opposite, like, commercial side, game was probably 6, concert 100. So see, it goes right there. Yes, pitchers and catchers were supposed to report today. We'll see what happens with that. It's going to happen soon. Everything will come out, and it'll come out. It'll come out soon. No, my kid said those people are old, right? Right? I mean, those people were old, and they're in their the late 40s, early 50s now. And I look back, 20 years ago, I was saying the same thing. Where I'm like, well, people are old. They're old. Why aren't they do a young show? Well, now my time is that time. So yeah, it's great to hear. Then I put Prince. Yeah. See, Prince, whole separate one. Second Prince. Yep. Yeah. All right. Wait, not the beds. Prince and Big Bruno, number 3. Hey, see? You got it. We got it, right? Prince was amazing. Well, so see? We can all agree that it was good. See? Prince. See? I know. It's a good time. It's a good time. Okay. So, we're 23 minutes in. We haven't done anything yet. Shocker, right? Shocker, right? Dre's 57. A billionaire, 57. It's crazy to think about that, isn't it? Come a long way. All right. So things you're going to need for this. You're going to need a canvas panel. You can do, I've heard you can do the canvases that's already wrapped on a frame, but it's a little harder because there's nothing there behind it. Because, you need that consistent pressure. So these are the canvas panels that you're able to do. When we get over to the press, I'll show you the stuff that we got to use. You'll need the thermal laminate pouches. So just like regular laminator, they come in different sizes. Like I said, I've got the links in the description, so that way you can go find those as well. For what I start off, when I start testing anything, I test at 385 for 45 seconds when it comes to sublimation. So that's what we're going to do. I say, without further ado, we're going to hop over to that other screen, which I should be able to. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can do that. And then I should just be able to make, let's see, I should be able to make that one. Nope. Let's see. Oh, I just want that one. I just want that one. I want that one. And I want this one. Maybe that one. But I wonder if I go this way. If I grab that guy and put it here, and then I go that screen. Now you should still be able to hear me. So hold on, let me bring that back. I'm going to switch over to this. If you can hear me, give me a yes, you can hear me when I go away. If you can't, then tell me you can't hear me, so I know to do something right here. Okay, we're going to move some stuff over, and we're going to get to go on this. I'm going to bring in my drink. I'll see the other thing shortly. I'll try not to make a huge mess on my walk over here. Yes, you can hear me. Hell yeah. We're in a good mood. Oh, get the press back on so that can get up to temp. Okay. So here's what we got, my friends. Basic things you're gonna need for sublimation, blowout paper, yada yada yada. Right. So these are the pouches that we got, and I'm gonna move them so that way you can see them here. Why the hell are they stuck there? Oh, because they're stuck to that because I need to fold it back over. Totally makes sense. Let's just pull that one out of there, so that way we can show you. So these are the pouches that we got. Thermal laminating pouches, right? Come 3 mil, 5 mil. Do what you want and try it. That's what we're going to do. Right? So 3 mil, we're going to try it off. 20 pouches in here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the pouch. When you get the pouch, it's a pouch, right? So there's 2 sides. So you're going to cut this, right? So we're going to cut this because you get 2 out of each one. Ooh, look at that. So really there's like 40 in here. So we're just going to cut this right along here. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Okay? So simple enough, right? So pouches, you're going to cut. We can move the pouches out of our way now. Something else you're going to need is these panels. So these panels, like I said, you can find them at Walmart. You can find them at Target. You can find them at Hobby Lobby. You can find them wherever. I got the link to them in the descriptions. You can go ahead and you can find these anywhere. right? And these are the ones, there's no backing to it. So you're going to want to stand for this to go on. You're going to put a backing on if you're going to hang it up. That's what I've seen. Now, something else that I've seen when doing this is people said to do a couple of them at a time because they do need to cool off. So we're going to do a couple of the pouches at the same time, or you just one after another and go through that way. So I say we can do like 4 of them, right? Because we're going to see. Give me a yes or no, all right, on this one. Do you think yes, I'm going to nail this the first time, or do you think no, I'm going to screw it up? You tell me. What do you think is going to happen with this? I think I don't know. I don't know. This is foreign to me, so we'll see. So first up, we're going to start with the lamination process. Now, you have 2 sides of this film. There's a shiny side, which you'll be able to see, and a dull side, right? So you're going to put dull side down, dull side down, dull side down, dull side down. 8x10, like this. 8x9 by 11.4 fits it swimmingly. So we're just going to cover it there, and then we need a cover sheet. And let's get a cover sheet in here. Cover sheet out of the way. Okay. Cover sheet. There we go. And we're just going to do this we're at that 385. We're just doing it for like 15 seconds, right? We're just currently what we're doing is we are attaching the thermal film to the canvas, which that's what we're actually sublimating. So we're not sublimating on canvas. What we're doing is we are sublimating on a product that is going on canvas. Now you see there's that's something that's not on it. Now you have an edge on it, right? That's hot. It's hot, right? Imagine that, 385, and it's hot. So that's hot, so we're going to pull that off. I'm going to let it cool. While that's cooling, we're going to do another one. Because, like I said, I'm gonna try my best to nail it on the first time. But we know. Come on. You've been watching this show long enough. See, like, this one's got stuff on it. This one looks like it was returned. This one looks like it already had paint on it. The hell? Can you guys see that? Can you see where it looks like it already had paint, like a stripe here, and there, and something there? Huh. Whatever. All right. Whatever, man. All right, so we're going to shiny side up, matte side down. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and put that here. And same thing again. Go 15 seconds at 385 because we're just attaching the laminate that we're going to sublimate on to the canvas. So that's all that is. This part is putting that on there. So we're going to 385 for 15 seconds or so. And we'll pull it off. You can see that it goes around there. Hot tamale. Hot tamale. Hot. All right. Hot there. And got 2 more to do. 2 more to do because I'm going to do something, right? If I'm going to screw something up, it's going to happen here. You guys know that. So why not just take care of all of these at once? There's something on that one. So you're going to want to make sure that these are clean because once this is on here, you're sealing that in. See, there's something. Where the hell is that at? It's on the outside. Okay. If it's between the two, you're now laminating it to that. So let's not do that. So make sure that it's clean. Oh, I didn't put a sheet on it, did I? Woo! Snap, I didn't. Where were you guys at? You're supposed to tell me when I do things like that. Oh, well, let's see what happens without a sheet. Yeah, nothing. Maybe. We got some marks on it. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. That's what happens when you don't do it. Okay, so let's try that again. Remember, we gotta go sheet. That one looks like it has paint on it too. Right there in the center. Can you see that on the screen? That's crazy. All right. So, we'll put that one there. We'll put this one down here. We're gonna go ahead and cover this. Just like that. That's down here. 385 for like the 15 seconds. Get it all on there. That's all we're doing at this point. And then what we're going to do, since the ones have cooled off, we're going to come back and, what's that thing called? We're going to trim them. So we're going to trim the edge on it. Now, you're going to I'm sure I'll get beat up on the way that I trim it, but whatever. Whatever, Trevor. We'll be good to go. Okay. So trimming. Trim, right? So I take my knife, and we're going to try not to stab myself while I'm on here. And I just go right alongside of it, right? See? So just like that. And we'll dump down on this side. Maybe. I hear Corey talking to the dogs. He must be trying to cause trouble. So see, I jam that one. Well, I'm trying. Traditionally, I would do this on a mat, but hey, whatever. Oh, see, I just trimmed the snake out of that one. Yikes. That's what happens when I'm trying to cut on a press across a table, across a camera. So I'm sure there's better, safer ways to do it, but hey, maybe this is more of don't do as I do as I say type thing, and then you'll be better. Or you're going to find which way works best for you. Let's just go that way. If you want to try this way, go for it. Okay? So take a little chunk out of that. So we're going to trim all of these right now. So that way I get that out of the way. So we're going to trim, and then we can go right into cutting stuff, right? We can go right into pressing stuff. So we'll just cut that off there. We'll come in here, and so far so good. You know, I'm doing the safe stuff right now. Like, I have faith that this is going to work. I really do. Because why? I've seen other people do it. I mean, I can't screw it up that bad, right? I mean, nobody's going to die if I screw this up. It's only stuff. We've got a couple of images that we're going to do, and we'll see how it all turns out and goes. So we'll see how it all plays out. But as you can see, pretty simple, pretty easy. The trim, that's scary. Mo, you think the way I trim is scary? Or just see me go. See, there's some stuff on that one, so we'll see how this all plays out, because there's some stuff on that one. The trim is scary. The trim is scary. Yeah. Man, that was a bad trim. That was a bad trim. Bad trim, Todd. There's a camera in the way. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I don't know how should, but yeah, so you would totally do this, on a cutting mat, and you could be really precise, or you could be super dangerous and just throw a blade in the air, see what happens, because to me, and do it under a heat press too, so that way you can feel the heat of the press, because that's always feels amazing. There. And I know there's some stuff over here. We'll see what happens with that. All right, we got one more to do, and then we'll see what happens when we do this stuff, right? So there we go. 3 more sides to go. We're almost safe. We haven't cut ourselves yet. I mean, it's kind of, if we did, would it really surprise anybody if I did cut myself? I don't think anybody would be surprised. I'm more worried about burning myself, because I'm getting really close up there, and you can feel that heat. I mean, they say if you haven't burnt yourself on a sublimation press, I don't know if you can call yourself a heat press operator. I really don't. But that's just me. Do not think you were a Cub Scout. Surprisingly enough, I was a Cub Scout. I made it to Boy Scouts, and yeah, I did. But hey, whatever. Whatever's right? All right. So, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to just start with, the basic design and see what happens. So we've got this here. What is this one? Today's your day. All right? Okay. So simple enough. That's what it needs to go on. I'm going to flip it over and see that it's kind of sort of somewhat lined up. One of the things I don't know, is I can see that that's not 100% lined up, because it's not inside there all the way. but I think I can get away with just taping this. Now this is clear heat tape. I know some people get weirded out when they see the clear, think it's Scotch tape or something, but trust me, it's heat tape. Because see, that's going to stick over there. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're now going to, since it's somewhat in place, we're going to flip it. So we're going to flip it, and then I'm going to tape it. I'm going to tape it to the mat here, right? That's what I'm going to do. If anybody else has done this, tell me how wrong I'm doing it. That's fine. I can get along with that. All right, blowout paper. So we have paper on the bottom. We have our substrate, which is the canvas that has the laminate attached to it. We're sublimating to that laminate, and we're doing that with the transfer here, and then we're covering that with a blowout sheet to prevent any outgassing that may come up and get on the platen itself. Now, the paper that we're using is the StarCraft sublimation paper. The ink that we're using is the StarCraft sublimation ink. Both those can be found at littlemonkeyscraftco.com, and you can use the code FATDAD25 and save 25% off of your ink and sublimation paper. So not a bad little thing right there if you want to try that. So if you have an Epson printer, you want to try some ink out, boom, we got you covered on that. So here we go. We're coming down here to the final 7 seconds, and then we're going to see, we're all crossing our fingers. I know, we're on it. We're on it. Here's what happens. Pop that up. Ooh, it looks like it went through there. Now I'm going to grab here and pull off, and holy shazels, that's hot. Remember, sublimation is hot. Sublimation is hot. Whoo, hot. But as you can see, the good thing about the tape is now I can kind of have something to hold. They came out pretty nice. There was some crap that was on here, and I don't know if that was from the transfer paper or what, but there it is. Colors on that are pretty sweet. I'm kind of happy with that. That black looks great. Everything's in there. So I say 3 to 5, the 45 seconds. That did pretty sweet. So we got that one out of the way. Now they will, I have noticed when somebody else says they sit it, that they will kind of curve a little. So get this between 2 heavy objects and they will stay flattened out. So let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see if we can screw this one up. All right. So this one here, and we're just going to go see how this design turns out. Here we go. Little leprechaun-y action, right? Leprechaun-y action. I'm making words up now because I can. Ooh, this bad boy is going to be, I bet, too big. Oh, I bet it's going to be too big. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, shall we? So we'll put a piece of tape right there. Just kind of hold it in spot for me, homie. That's all I need to do is be a place marker for me. So then I can flip you over without losing my spot. Now we'll flip it over. Ta-da, ta-da. And we're going to tape one down there. And we're going to tape one down there. Now, if you're looking for the clear tape came from JP Plus. All right. Cover sheet. 385 for 45 seconds. And it should come out perfect. Where am I catching up on comments? Let's see. The trim was scary. We already got that. Cub Scout, yes, I was. Ooh, Christy. Preston Evan, you dropped my 75-pound heat press on your pinky. Woo. That does not feel good. I got it caught one time when we were setting up for a show at a baseball park. And, I mean, that was sucked because it was right the first thing I set down. And that was all day long. I felt my heart beating in my pinky. It was horrible. I don't wish it upon anybody. Oh, yeah, that's like right in the way of that. I guess I could have figured that out a little better. But here we go. Let's see how this one comes out. Ta-da, ta-da. Ooh, she's looking good. She's looking good. Ooh, she's not looking good. We had some issues there. And I'm not sure what those issues were because it looks to me as it might have been in the print. Because you see there's some red just around the black. Looks like there were some bad nozzles. I wonder if this is one of the first ones I printed. Because that's what it looks like to me. that there's something going on with the nozzles of this, which it wouldn't surprise me. This printer is 3 years old, so I'm going to have to go through it and look and see. But other than that, look at that. The greens are good, the yellows are good, the blacks are good, except for that red that's around there. And I don't know if you can see that on the screen. Let's see if you can see that right there. Can you see that all? I don't know if you can see that. But overall, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So we know we can do graphics. We know we can do color. We know we can do there. Now, the real thing that you can use it for is for photo work, right? So for photo stuff. So let's do a photography. Let's do a photography. Let's see what happens with that. Let's do a photograph and see what we have. I thought I had one. Let me look-sees and seesies, because I should have another one of something somewhere, and maybe I don't, which I don't think you can hear me now, but I had another one, and I think there it is. A photograph. We'll try a photograph. I'm gonna look up. There it is. Put it behind me. So I'm gonna try that photo. Wedding photo. But here's another thing, fun fact. We don't celebrate our wedding anniversary. And why is that? Does anybody know? Anybody know why we don't celebrate our anniversary every year? I'll give you a couple minutes. You tell me why we don't celebrate our anniversary every year. Only on some years. See if you can tell me why. And we have yet to celebrate our wedding anniversary. So maybe that's your hint if you don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments. Let me know. I'm looking for something. Hold on 1 second there. Okay. Got this. There it is. Okay, that's there. Put in here. Yes, that's right. Leap year. Because we got married on February 29th, 2020. So we haven't had an anniversary yet. Now, one of the fun things that we didn't necessarily think about at the time, and we just realized it last year, was that everything, all the pictures that were posted on Facebook, any of the memories, guess what? You don't see. Why is that? Because there's no 29. So that's fun to see. So we can't wait 4 years when we do that. We'll probably go back to the same place. All right, 385, 45 seconds. We got married down at the Riu Palace in Costa Mujeres. I think that sounds right. Yeah, Costa Mujeres. Whatever. Amazing resort. I highly recommend if anybody goes to Mexico to check that out. And if you're interested in going again, I think in 2024, we're going to go and enjoy that. Because it was an amazing time. We had the El Presidente suite. I think there's only 4 of them in the resort. And it was like 3 rooms connected. Food was amazing. Drink was amazing. Sand was great. People were great. We had most of our wedding party was people from the industry. So it was a fun time. Okay, here we go. Let's see how the photo looks. Pop that bad boy up there. It's stuck. Oh, it's stuck way up here. Ooh, did you see that? It's stuck. Let's see how this one works out. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. Look at that. So you can, not bad at all. Besides it's sticking, which, hey, I should pay attention more to that. But look at that. So see, sublimating on that. And you could probably go over this with hold on, I got it. If you didn't think it was pressed in there enough, I bet you could probably go over it. Yeah. Ooh, it's hot though. But you could probably go over it with that. So there. Look at that. Maybe I'll give her that as an anniversary gift. Whatever. Let's see another one. That's pictures from there. So we got one left. And we're going to try another one. We'll try another one, see what happens. Let's see what we get on this one. So let's see. Same thing. We'll just kind of line it up. And then we're going to tape it. And I do an overhang on it. You can do however you want. If you want to do I always recommend try have a bleed area. So that way you have full coverage on it. And then you can have something to kind of gauge where your stuff is. So that's what I have here. So we got the bleed area around it. So we'll flip this over, get the crap out of the way. I'm going to put it here. And yes, should we be changing blowout paper and everything every time? Yes, we should. Like I said, do as I say, don't do as I do, like I tell my kids. But for demonstration purposes, this is what we got rocking and rolling. So here we go. 385, 45 seconds. As far as like thermal pouches and that, I mean, you're getting 20 of them for 10, 15 bucks, right? So you get 2 out of each one. So pretty cheap there when you do that. The whatchamacallits, what are they called? The canvases. Those are pretty cheap too. So I mean, there's a lot of you can do a lot of value, a lot of markup in this. Also, the thermal pouches. So they have a glossy and they also have a matte too. So if you'd rather do matte, you can get that. Definitely something that you should play around with if you have it. Like I said, we had these anyway. So why not go ahead and see how it all works out, right? And there we go. So yeah, pretty sweet. I'll bring these over to the other camera. We can show them off. I'm gonna try not to burn myself as I do it. So give me 1 second, and then we'll be good to go. So questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comments, and we'll go from there. And then I can kind of show you how everything is sitting with these right now. Okay. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to try not to lose Mr. Microphone. There's a good chance that could happen, and I could pull that cord out as I'm carrying stuff around the corner. But there's also a good chance I'm a magician. That won't happen. At least not yet. Okay. So now, if I bring it back up and, hello, look at me. Hey, there I am. And then if I switch screens, then I go there. Boom! Ha-ha! Sucka! So one of the things, like I said, that you can notice is you will get that curve with it. So as soon as it come out, I put it underneath something hot. So you start to get that crease there. But overall, I mean, look at that. Pretty sweet, right? Pretty sweet that you get that you're getting that with it. Like I said, this is going to be an ink issue, a printer issue, and now I wonder if you can see it yet. You can kind of see that red ghosting around it. That's for my blank ink. So probably has some issues going on, and I knew it's probably time to replace that bad boy. But we've got that. Here's what it is, where you can see the different color and stuff that you can throw on it. And then there was the last one. This was our actual wedding day. This was shortly after we got married, when we came back up, because you can see there's the pavilion, and then there's the beach that was over here, and that's what we got married on. Was on the beach. All right. Yes, it has some curling. Yeah. Man, we got to wait 4 more years for a joke like that. To you, Terry. Good job at that. How much do they sell for? I don't know. I have not priced these yet. There's something new that, well, I haven't done it yet because of how we currently do it. We do it, as a printed product. With this, you're going to have to go through, and this is where your OSG membership comes in handy, because you're able to go through and see what it actually cost is for everything to put it in there. But you tell me, what would you pay for an 8x10 canvas like that? I think for me personally, I would go with the matte finish, and the glossy is fine for what it is, but I like the canvases more with a matte finish on it. So that would take some research to see what it is, because I'm not 100% sure, so I can't get it. Oh, it's $1.25 store carries canvases. May have to play around with some of those. Absolutely. There's plenty of things when it comes to sublimation that just think outside the box with it. Something has a high poly count in it and it's light colored. Why not give it a try? I know there's bath mats at IKEA, the doormats from Home Depot, which now you can get those from JP Plus. So that's a plus. Haha. So you can get those from then, because like our local Home Depots don't carry them. I've got to go 45 minutes to an hour away to get them. So this way, they're comparable in price, and we get that 10% off discount on it. I try to be. I mean, she definitely makes me cute. Having her makes me cute. But that was a fun day, And then this was like I think this was the day after. Yeah, because we had the pictures scheduled the day after, maybe 2 days after. I don't know. It was sometime after we had pictures scheduled for that. How would our transfers work on them? Just as well. The transfers would probably go a little. I think you'd have less curling with them, because those are a lower temp and a shorter amount of time. So I think you would do fine on those. Your cost to produce is probably going to be more, because unless you go the gang sheet of it, because you're just going to order one, right? I mean, most of the pictures things you're going to order one, unless you do a whole set of them. Do a whole set of them and then do a gang sheet. That would be the way I would go with it. Currently have the sublimation printer. You're able to do that. If you don't have a sublimation printer, you can order prints. Aaron over at montco.biz and Kylene over there are currently handling all the sublimation prints. By the end of the year, we'll probably bring that in-house too, where we'll start being able to wholesale out the sublimation prints for you as well. What do we got here? They all make canvas coated for sublimation. Yeah, and they do. You can get those as well. This is just this laminate kind of changes the way that you can do things, because I've seen people put this on ornaments. I've seen them use it on the canvas. I've seen them use it on notebooks. So there's a lot of uses for it. You got to remember, the biggest thing is that white background. If you have anything, that colored on it, that's not going to work, because it's going to show through. Corey would be wearing a blue dress, if this had a blue background on it or something. But I mean, the quality of it is really going to depend on your image, because with that, you get some cool stuff out of it. As far as edges on these, you can see I got to trim that one up some right there. But, you trim it up, you're right there with it. And then he said an easel would work good for something like that. Not sure where to get them. Chuck, we can look it up and see. We'll look it up and see where we got it. So there, my friends, is sublimation on canvas. Remember, you're not sublimating on canvas. You're sublimating on a product and putting it on canvas. Same rules apply when somebody says sublimating on cotton. You're not sublimating on cotton. You're sublimating on another product and putting that on cotton, like the Easy Subli. All right. So next week's show, maybe we'll go over our DTF machine. We're hoping for that. We also have we have training tomorrow night. Like I said, the follow-up call for that. We have our vlog tomorrow morning, because it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so we can see you for that. We've got everything else on here. We got to come up with a catchphrase. We're still waiting on that. I tried just pressing on, and then I realized that somebody else was doing that, so I can't do that. So we're still working on that. But remember, like, subscribe, ring the bell. If this is something that you did that brought value to you, or something that you learned from, let us know. Let us know in the comments. Your interactions with us help us immensely. So go ahead, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Tune in for everything else that we do. We can't wait to see you next time.